Hello, Mahmoud Salabi. This is the Libyan mostakbal from Benghazi. The Libyan House of Representatives started its session headed by Speaker of HR Chancellor Gil Salah in the presence of the first Deputy Mr. Fawzi Al-Wari and second Deputy Dr. Ahmed Homa and a number of MPs, where the session discussed a proposal of a roadmap committee to hold elections after 14 months and consulted with the Council of State to draft constitutional amendments and approval it in the same session of granting confidence to the new government. The first Deputy Speaker of the Libyan House of Representatives, Mr. Fawzi Al-Wari, confirmed after a consultative meeting held in the capital Tripoli that the meeting came at a request of a number of MPs for a further consultation to create a state of consensus, adding that the meeting wasn't intended to create a state of division within the HR, but rather to enhance communication between MPs and listen to each other to reach a unified vision. The head of Women and Child Affairs Committee of the Libyan House of Representatives, Mrs. Intisar Liba, participated via hypothetical technology in the workshop to prepare for an Arab guiding draft law to combat violence against women, organized by Arab Parliament. The workshop discussed a number of topics, most notably Arab national achievements to support and empower women in various fields, whether through legislation, laws, plans and strategies, as well as distinctive practices and efforts at the level of Arab world. The President of the Presidential Council, Dr. Mohammed Al-Nafi, met with the Special Envoy of the Russian President on Middle East and African countries, Deputy Foreign Minister Mikhail Bogdanov, on the sidelines of African Union Summit to discuss the latest developments in political situation in Libya. Al-Nafi affirmed the Presidential Council's keenness to reach parliamentary and presidential elections according to a constitutional rule agreed upon by all parties. In turn, Bogdanov expressed his support for all the steps that lead to convergence of views between the parties in Libya. The member of the Presidential Council, Abdullah Lafi, stressed the importance of the role of religious discourse in urging citizens to renounce division and heal the rift between the people of the same nation. This came during his meeting with the head of General Authority for Waqf and Islamic Affairs, Muhammad Al-Abani, where the two sides discussed the national reconciliation file and the authorities' important role in supporting projects through pulpits of mosques and preachers. Al-Abani affirmed the authorities' keenness to succeed in national reconciliation project launched by Presidential Council through relevant departments to induce reconciliation through religious discourse. The 10th company of Tariq bin Ziyad battalion carried out a massive campaign of raids in Mashia neighborhood in Sabha, targeting dens of corruption and crime hotspots in the city. According to the company, the raids were part of joint security rooms work as they raided a liquor factory used in a drug trade inside the neighborhood. That's the news for today from Libya Mostakbal. Thanks for watching.